Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am going to talk to you guys a little bit about body shaming. Sorry if it sounds noisy, my window's open and somebody's like trying to move their car right now. But yeah, so we're going to talk a little bit about body shaming because I have received a couple messages asking me about how am I so confident with how I look, my body type. I received messages about like, you know, we have similar body shapes. Like, how are you dealing with it and what can I do to kind of boost my self-confidence. And also I'm just going to share with you a little bit of techniques or strategies that I have in mind as far as just overall wellness, mental health, all the above. So as far as body is concerned, I have been this weight, well not this weight, but I've been this little for most of my life. Just recently I have gained actually 10 pounds, and no, I'm not pregnant. I will share with you what I have been using in case you are wondering, in case you would like to do your research and look into it yourself. But I have always been basically 98 pounds since like high school. And every time I would go to the doctor for a checkup, I would get the same thing. Do you exercise? What's your diet like? Are you eating this, that, and the third? You know, for years it's always been just so frustrating for the fact that you hear the same thing over and over. Are you eating? Are you okay? What's wrong with you? And I've always been underweight for my height because I'm 5'5". So the doctor is always, trying to tell me maybe try like Ensures or just things that will help me put on weight. Nothing has helped because really truthfully, like, this is my body type. I have a fast metabolism. That's just how it is. So I have over the years dealt with it and have grown to embrace it more. And then of course I come from a Caribbean background. My parents are Jamaican, so it's definitely not easy being in a Caribbean household for the fact that your family members will have no type of boundaries when it comes to telling you what they think. They always look at you as, oh, you're not eating, what's going on, look at this maga gyal here. So it's just like, really, I've dealt with it in high school, I've dealt with it in middle school, I've dealt with it in college. Like, there's always something that people have to say, and it comes to a point where you have to sit and identify who you are. You have to embrace who you are and have that self-confidence. Maybe you have to try and look into different outlets to help you feel a little bit more in tune with yourself. At the end of the day, everyone's battling with something, and opinions don't matter. Over the years, like I said, I have just learned to just adapt to people always having criticism against the way I look. Once I hit college, I think that's when it really hit, where I figured out different channels to make me feel happier about my body shape. I have always gotten into like modeling and taking pictures and doing runway just for fun, because it was really fun, not just because of the fact like I get to show off my talents, but it made me feel beautiful. And at the end of the day, that's what we all want to feel, beautiful. I got more into vlogging, and I think that really helped because one, it helps me get more in tune with speaking and uplifting. I think that was really important for me because of course everybody deals with life issues, we all go through things, and by getting into vlogging, it really helped me come more at peace with who I am and being vulnerable. There's always someone out there that's going to support you. There's always someone out there that's struggling with the same struggle that you're struggling with. So, I love it when I get these questions about how I deal with body shaming and embracing my true self, because, the old me would never think to do a video like this or even to talk about this, because it was like, I don't want to talk about it, brush it off, like whatever. Because when you start to sit and overthink things too much, that's when it starts to become a problem, starts to become a habit, and then you start to hate yourself, which you don't want to do. The other thing that is gonna sound very vain, but trust me, I don't do it to be on a vain type of path, but I stare at myself in the mirror. Like, why wouldn't you want to look at yourself? Like, you're beautiful. So now to get into how I gained those 10 pounds. I'm not gonna go too deep into it because I don't want this video to be that type of video. I also wanted to just put on some weight. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all, and this has nothing to do with me you know, being ashamed of how small I am. Don't choose to do whatever I'm about to tell you as like a way to avoid dealing with body shaming, because at the end of the day, you're gonna deal with this for your whole life because this is your body, and people are always gonna have something to talk about. So if you think that altering your body is not going to prevent people from talking, like, you got the wrong idea. I have done some research and looked into this product called Apetamin, and some of you may know of it, some of you may not, but basically Apetamin is this product that helps you open up your appetite. For me, that was really helpful because you know, I tried it and I was able to open my appetite. I was eating like crazy. I put on some weight. You know, of course I didn't overdo it. Then they have instructions of how you're supposed to take it. Like, I really did a thorough research on it, because the fact that, one, I did not want to harm my body, and two, I did not want to put on like a bunch of weight that I was not ready for, you know. But basically it comes in the form of like syrup or pills. I have tried both, and personally I like the syrup more, just because anything liquid form, of course, into your body gets there a little bit faster than pills. I was able to put on 10 pounds because I was eating like crazy. They tell you to take it 3 times a day. So you're, you know, taking it when you eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. I was doing it a little different because of the fact, like, I didn't want to have anything drastically change, because, you know, this is something new and I don't want my body to be like crazy messed up. But you do feel a big difference with it. So when you take it, it makes you drowsy. I'm talking like Benadryl drowsy. So I suggest, if you're going to look into this and you're going to purchase this and use it, I would suggest definitely doing it when you're home, because for the first 3 days you will feel really drowsy. Like, I'm talking knocked out. When I took it, I could not even move because I was so tired. Like, I was struggling to keep my eyes open. Like, that's how knocked out it makes you. But like I said, do your research if you are looking into this, because there are a lot of sellers that are a little sketchy. You don't want to get scammed and ripped off. But after the first 3 days, even maybe the first 4 days, your body gets used to it. The bottle of the syrup only lasts a week, so that's why I said I kind of spaced it out, because one, I did not want to gain too much weight right away, and also I kind of wanted to you know, alleviate the amount of times taking it. I worked out while I was on it, because at first, like, even from the reviews, I heard people saying, yeah, I was getting a tummy, because it will go to your butt, it will go to like your tummy, it will go to your legs, your thighs, whatever. You know, it's not saying definite where the fat is gonna go, but I was seeing it coming a little tiny bit to my tummy. So I was like, nope, not happening, because I do not want to be walking around being a thin girl with a gut. I'm good. I made sure that I was eating, and I was not eating like junk food. I was eating a lot of bread, a lot of pasta. I made sure that anytime I had a meal that had protein in it, I was eating the protein first, because sometimes I would have protein and some veggies. But I made sure I ate my protein first, because at least I'm filled off of that, rather than eating like veggies or whatever else and then getting full off of that. So my goal for myself was 120. Like I said, I'm like 110, 111. So right now I like the way that everything looks. I do not have a tummy. I do not have excessive weight, but I can definitely feel a difference because even in my face it got a little fatter. And also my clothes were not fitting the way they used to, which I'm not complaining, but at the same time I don't want to overdo it and have to buy a whole new wardrobe. But anyways guys, like I said, this video was not to focus on apetamin at all. It's more so just to let you know that you are not alone if you are dealing with body shaming. Don't listen to what anyone says. You are beautiful the way you are. This is how God made you. If you personally want to make change for yourself, do it because it's for you. Don't do it because of what other people are saying, because at the end of the day, you are the one living in your own body. Other than you know, getting into hobbies and figuring out like things that I really enjoy, I also realized that yoga and meditation really help go a long way. I've always wanted to try yoga and I've never really like knew where to start or how to start. I thought I had to go to a class. I thought I needed an instructor. No, literally I went on YouTube and you know, I was referred to a certain person on YouTube that all she does is yoga. She does yoga practices, she does meditation practices, and it's really, really helpful. Her name is Boho Beautiful, and she's on YouTube, Instagram. Definitely check her out. Alright guys, so those were my little keynotes for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was helpful. For all my ladies out there, for my guys out there, you guys are beautiful. I love you guys. Continue to be you. Continue to be great. We need more great people in this world. Trust me. But I'll talk to you guys again next time. Peace and love, guys. Peace and love. Yes, I'm on my vibesy hippie mode right now, but peace and love. Bye.